Yeah, basically it just comes down to execution. We practiced really hard, and the O-line just had tremendous play, huge surges almost on every play, and we basically were able to avoid negative yardage, and that always put us on the positive end, and it was really good for our offense.
You and Andy seem like the two-headed monster down there at the B-back position. How does that help your offense, being able to keep each one of you fresh since you're both very effective out there, and that kind of keeps defenses on their toes?
Yeah, honestly, Andy's a great runner, and like I said before, the offensive line, they're tremendous, and they help us a lot. They don't get subbed as much, but keeping fresh legs in at the B-back position is really good, and me and Andy both run hard, so it works out well.
3-0 to start the season. What's been the biggest key for this team to these first 3 wins?
Honestly, I want to say it's the brotherhood. We all love each other. Every single one in that locker room, we all love each other, and it keeps us motivated to practice hard every day, in and out. It also allows us to execute on every play.
You guys good?
I was just going to ask one more. Have you guys ever had a game? I mean, obviously, you run for over 300 yards a game, it works, but I mean, tonight was just out of control, crazy. I mean, have you ever had a game like that where just everyone's popping off runs left and right?
It was really good. Honestly, it just boils down to execution. Everybody was locked in and focused on every play, and it led to our offensive success.
I was meeting with the media right now, and Darnell, I was just saying, Andrew, how proud are you guys?
Move down a bit. Good. All right, Andrew, 3-0 to start the season. I'll ask you the same question I ended Darnell with. What do you think the biggest key to the success of this team's been through the first 3 games?
We need to prepare like we did, like we're 0-3. We need to prepare like we have a chip on our shoulder, and that's what we came out this week, try to be 1-0 this week, and we accomplished that.
Defensively, what was the biggest key for you guys in the win today? You guys held them to 2 touchdowns there in that third quarter, shut them out in the first half. Where were things going right for you guys?
You know, we just followed our plan. We try to execute. We stop the run, make it one-dimensional. You know, I give credit to UTEP. They're a really tough team, and they kept fighting.
You know, a big emotional week for you guys. What did it mean for you guys to cap it off with a victory, win for Brandon, and to win in the fashion you guys did?
You know, we win for the brother and left to right us, and we're in it for the brotherhood. We know we made Brandon proud, and we're going to keep fighting for him and this brotherhood.
3-0, guys want to go 4-0 next week. What do you guys got to do to get back at it and get Buffalo, or go to Buffalo?
We need to prepare. We need to go 1-0 next week, not 4-0.
All right, you guys good?
Just one more, if I could. You know, obviously with what happened with Brandon this week, was that something that was talked about before the game at all, or was that something you guys didn't even talk about, or any words said in the locker room before you came out tonight?
Yeah, you know, Brandon's going to be on our mind for the entire season, for as long as we live. You know, we lost a brother that we loved, and we continue to fight for him and fight for his brotherhood.
The guys did a good job of preparing, practicing hard. Both staffs, offense and defense, I thought put a really good plan together for this team, and they got some weapons. They got a good football team, and I was really proud of the way our guys went out and played hard, continued to execute.
How big of factors if you have both Andy and Darnell there at the B-back position, and both be effective and be able to run the ball as well as they did today?
I think they've been a good 1-2 punch the whole year, so at least in the first 3 games, and we're going to need it to stay like that. It's just hard to play with one guy the whole time at that position, so it's nice to have 2 of them.
Yes, go ahead.
Coach, obviously you guys have a pretty successful running game. You're at the top of the nation, but this was just another level. I mean, has it ever clicked that good in a single game for you?
Yeah, lots of times. I mean, I don't know about here, but I mean, this is I don't know, the 20th season in a row I've been with this offense. So, yeah. Times it does, sometimes it doesn't. A lot of it has to do with execution, and a lot of it has to do with the other team too. Sometimes, you know, it just we've had people stymie us pretty good trying to run the ball and not run it very effectively, and other times we've run it pretty good. So tonight was one of those nights we ran it pretty good.
You might sometimes get a welcome like this, but you don't always play in an atmosphere like this.
You know, I'm probably guilty of not paying much attention to what's going on in the periphery. There was some good cheers, I think, on both sides, but I know we had a lot of soldiers from Fort Bliss, and a lot of them watched the Army team play in person for the very first time in their life. And I'm as proud of our guys for representing them and the commitment that they make to our nation to really come out and watch the Army team, their team, and be able to be proud.